voice to engage their audience, our audience. Because too many times I see people just speak really serious, and they think they have to be serious because they think that equals professionalism, but yet there's no emotion and there's no, and PowerPoint, you put the slides up there, you're in the corner, PowerPoint has no emotion, they can't communicate the message. 7% of communication is words, the rest is body language and vocal tone. And here's a demonstration. I love you. I love you. I love you. All the same words, 3 different messages. So your audience doesn't know how to react to what you're saying if there's no emotion, if there's no feeling. Let yourself out. Allow yourself to be emotional. Feel what you're feeling, express that feeling, and your audience will feel the same way. If you want them to feel impressed with your job accomplishments, then sound impressed. Well, I did this, and woohoo, you should be impressed. But if you just say, oh, I did this, and this, and this, they're going to react the way you present that.
What if your audience is that first voice?
Your audience is that? Your audience? Yeah, that's a great question. So what Charlie asks is, what if your audience is like really serious and it's really tense environment, right? Remember this. When you are the presenter, I don't care what situation you're in, I don't care if you're a job interview, I don't care if you're speaking to a whole bunch of, past presidents of the United States. When you are the presenter, you are in charge, and you have the power to change the energy in the room. So you have to give yourself that confidence, and we'll segue now into confidence with presenting. You have to present with total confidence, because the more confident we appear, the more confidence our audience will have in us. And if you say something funny, now we don't want to tell jokes, but we do want to have humor, and it has to relate to your presentation. And if you can lighten up the energy, because your audience will follow your lead. Don't be intimidated by the serious audience. And you know what? If they don't lighten up, so what? They're still engaged by you. They just feel like they have to be that way because who knows what the situation is. But most of the time, they will lighten up and they'll love you for it. And it might take a little while. You might have to keep going with it.
One thing you're doing really good is you're, actually, this is a smaller audience, but you're looking at everybody.
Yes.
And if somebody's a little bored, I don't see why they would be, and they're kind of like this, then they'd be thinking, wait, she may be looking at me, and I don't want to seem like I'm bored. Is there a size audience where that doesn't come into play? I remember before they used to say during public presentations, look in the back, don't look at anybody if you have any.
Okay, so
stories,
if I was
but
looking in the
you're
back right
engaging.
now the whole time, how would that appear? Yes, okay, I'm looking in the back. And you really should improve your public speaking skills. You really should. Yeah, it's not good. Because I was taught that too. But you want to get used to looking people in the eyes to keep them all engaged. You don't want to forget the people on the sides or way in the back. You do want to look at them. If they are like this, or you think they're falling asleep and they're not interested in you, don't take it personally. It has nothing to do with you. It could have something to do with you, and that's okay, because not everybody's going to like you anyways. But again, they got stuff on their mind. Maybe they haven't slept in 2 days. Maybe they're about to get fired, or they think they are. We don't know. Maybe their wife just left them, or their husband just is cheating on them. Who knows? Who knows what's happening? We all have stuff. And so what happens if we don't have everyone engaged? We're like, oh my God, we just want to focus on that one person. And I have to tell you this. I have learned that the one person who looks at me like I have 2 heads, like I don't know what I'm talking about, is always the person that comes up to me later and says, thank you, that was great. We're just misunderstanding. They're just probably really intent. Or they're like, oh God, I don't do any of that. Who knows? So anyway, you can't do that. I hope that answered your question.
Good enough.
A little, okay, good enough. And around the back. I saw a hand over here.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.